What's going on, guys? This is Craig from Tech 360. Today we're going to talk about the dual zone watering timer by Link.
Tech 360 Dallas, your #1 source for how-tos, reviews, and siren videos.
All right, guys, first and foremost, thank you for clicking on that video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So this is going to be the water timer from Link. Now, this is going to be similar to some of the others I've done, except this one's a lot more simple to use. It's not as complicated. You don't have to have the apps on your phones and have to download all this stuff and have to link it and all this stuff. You don't have to worry about that. This is just basically you screw it on your faucet, you set your times, you rock and roll, you're good to go. And the other plus about this little guy is that it's dual zone, zone 1 and zone 2, or zone A, zone B. And so you don't have to run both zones at one time. You can run zone A at this time and you can run zone B at this time. So if you got a house where it's set up where the sun's coming up on this side of the house one morning, well, you know, if the sun's on that side, let's water this side first. And then when the sun's on this side, then we can water that side. And then you can kind of set that up for zone A and zone B. So it's not just one outlet, you have two, so you can pick and choose and set all your times, all that stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the box, okay? It comes that you're gonna get. It tells you what's in it, tells you what everything does on it, tells you, it gives you an explanation of what everything on. It gives you an explanation of everything on the back, and it shows you can use it for your patios, pots, garden, and lawns, okay? So let's go ahead and open this guy up. So when you open it, you're gonna get some Teflon tape. You may need that, but hang on to it, okay? Then you're gonna get, of course, the timer itself. Now I've already gone and put batteries in it and set the time on it. It comes with your directions. It comes with another gasket and an O-ring, and it also comes with some batteries, because sometimes, you know, this stuff don't come with batteries. But, so with that set aside, let's get a closer look at it. All right, so this is it, okay? So you got all your settings here, okay? This is basically this is gonna be your main thing you use right here, okay? So let's go. Let's start here, okay? Let's go set clock, okay? I've got it set for 12 hours. I've got it's 5:01, so we're good on that. So we don't even need to bother, okay? Let's go start time. Let's go 5. Change that back 5 p.m. Let's go to 5. See, enter. Let's do 5:15, okay? Do 5:15, that'll be my start time. Boom, done. And I've got it set on zone 1, but you can click this button right here, and you can figure out you want to do zone 1 or zone 2. Zone 1 or zone 2. So here, oh, my finger ain't in the way. Zone 1 or zone 2, okay? So we're gonna do zone 1, and that's gonna come on at 5:15, okay? And then you're gonna take this knob and you're gonna turn it to where you see how long right there. Boom, we're gonna go how long. So you know what, let's go oh no, not an hour and 15 minutes, that's too long. Do a 15-minute watering. Actually, you know what, we'll do 1 minute just for the video, okay? Boom, just like that. And how often? So this is going to be how many days. You'll set this one. All right, so we'll do every hour for the video, okay? Boom. Now we're gonna go start time on zone 2. So this one we'll do 5:16. See if we can get this right. So when one goes off, after 1 minute, the next one will kick on. There, okay. For how long? 1 minute, perfect. How often? Yep, that's right. Okay, so I've got everything set. That's how simple it is to set it. You saw it. So let's go ahead and hook this guy up and get it all set up, and then we'll, I got a sprinkler over here and I got a sprinkler over here to the right, and we will set the camera up so you can see them both. All right, let's get it. Okay, so I've got both of my hoses set up here. I've got one that's going out to the other side of the yard with the big sprinkler, and I got this one that's going to a little tree sprinkler, something kind of small. So we're gonna go ahead and screw this little guy on, just like that. All right, now let's go ahead and put the big one on first, on zone 1, just like so. Okay, zone 1, and then put this one on zone 2 for the little sprinkler, just like so. All right, let's turn the water on. Looks like I got a little leak on the faucet itself. So let's go ahead and turn the dial to on. And right now it shows it'll kick on at 5:15. And right now it's 5:06. So we're gonna let this catch up, and then we'll put the camera on the sprinklers and show you that it works like it's supposed to. All right, guys, so I went ahead and scooted this one a little bit closer just so you guys can see it. But once we get done with the demonstration, I will put it back out in the yard because I've got some St. Augustine in here that's starting to run, and I want to make sure it's good and watered. But for now, we're going to put it right here. Now, right in front of you to your left, I have another little sprinkler right there by the tree. I have that as zone 2. So this one's going to kick on first. It's going to run for 1 minute. If everything goes right, it should shut off, and then that one should kick on. So we got a few minutes here to wait, about 3 minutes, and we're going to see if it works like it says it does. All right, so now it should be kicking on any second now. And let's see if it works, zone 1 and zone 2 correctly. Got it set for 5:15, and zone 2 or zone 1 will go off in 1 minute, and zone 2 will kick on at 5:16. Do it! Oh. All right, there's zone 1. Zone 1 is running like it should. So now we're going to watch that for about a minute, but I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it. And then we'll see if it shuts off and zone 1 kick on like it should. So like I said, I've got this one set up to run 1 minute. Uh-oh, it already went off. Oh, this one came on. There we go. Just like it's supposed to. Look at it. Zone 1's, there you can tell I got wet. The zone 1 and zone 2. So that's exactly how it works, exactly like it says it does. Ooh, I got zone 2 running for 9 minutes. I did not mean to do that. But at least you see now it works. Now you do see some spraying down here that has nothing to do with the timer. That's my hoses. They're kind of old. But that is it, guys. So right now it's just bouncing back and forth, kind of what it's running. Right now it's zone 2, and of course here is zone 1. It just kind of, it bounces around and kind of shows you the times, and like basically zone 1 comes on 6:15, and it bounces zone 2. Which zone 2 is already running, but it's got 8 minutes left. But we're going to go ahead and turn that off a little sooner because I don't need it to run that long. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set this back up for zone 1 to run back out there in the yard, and we're going to keep it like that. All right, guys, so that is the dual outlet watering timer by BN Link. So you saw me unbox it, you saw me set it up, you saw me hook it up, you saw everything run. It does work like it's supposed to. It is pretty accurate on the timing. So it starts and stops when you put the time in, because some of them you can set the actual time and it kind of comes on, but it kind of doesn't. Or maybe like you put 5:30 and sometimes it'll come on at 5:31 or 5:32. So sometimes that's how they do. But as you see, I've got it set to come back on and run, because I'm gonna, like I told you a while ago, I'm gonna water all this real good because I've got a lot of St. Augustine out here, and I want to make sure it's watered real well. So we're gonna go ahead and let this little guy run for a while. But guys, that is it. I hope you liked the video. Like I said, it is a simple timer to use, very easy, a lot more simple than all the timers that you have to connect to your phone and all the different apps and things like that. So, but guys, I will have all the links down below to this thing, and like I said, go check them out, go buy them. They're not very expensive. Like I said, they're great to have if you're out of town. You can still have everything water if you don't have a built-in irrigation system on your property. But guys, that is, like I said, the BN Link dual outlet watering timer. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. Until next time.